Welcome to Digital Natives, Content Creation's Frontline, where each week we interview media pioneers on how to produce, write, and build community in a multi-platform world. This week we are thrilled to have with us one of the original YouTubers, Mr. Cruikshank, and his gal pal, Miss Jenny Veal. Quickly, they are being known and becoming Jucus, and I would say, actually, the Karen and Jack for the YouTube generation. Let us take a look at one of the biggest Fred videos and one of the biggest Jukus videos.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Hey, it's Fred and I'm so friggin' excited! The reason why is because today at school I put my name in the run for class president! That'd be so cool if I got class president, because if you're class president, you go up in the food chain at school. I'm sorry to say this, but there is some bad news as well. Kevin is running too! Yeah, you heard that right. Fat Kevin is running too. I mean, I know all Kevin is gonna do is try to make me look like a loser and try to embarrass me, but he's not gonna win, no way. So I pretty much have to start on my presidential campaign right away, so I have a good campaign that'll beat out Kevin. I have a lot of ideas on how to make our school better, so I bet everyone's gonna vote for me. Like, one of my very good ideas that I came up with is for kids who are bored at home. Well, like, teachers will give them way more homework so they'll never be bored at home because they'll always be doing homework. I mean, it's just like a really good idea because then no one will be bored anymore. I don't know if you already noticed, but me and my mom decorated our house with Halloween decorations. This one's kind of scary, but I still like it. Oh my darn it, I just came up with the perfect idea on how to get votes. I'm gonna call some people inside my class and tell them that I'm running for president. Hey, this is Fred, and I'm just calling to inform you that I'm running for class president, so you should really vote for me because I have a lot of good ideas for this school. Since when have I had back knee? Seriously, I don't have back knee. I swear I don't have acne on my back. You're probably wondering what that call was all about. Well, a few days ago in PE class, I was doing a cartwheel and my shirt came up and people saw my back and they said it had acne on it. It's just really sad because they're totally lying. I mean, I would never have acne on my back. That's just downright sick. I'm even gonna check. Ew. But whatever, it's just bug bites. That kind of look like acne.
I don't like being sick. Hey guys!
Hi guys.
So I got sick and I spread it to Jenny because we make out on Sundays. Let's get to the questions then!
This week's questions are all about me and my mate. Can we hold hands the entire video?
People find us very creepy and they want to know more.
Let's crack on.
We're gonna start out on a really positive note. What is the least favorite thing about each other?
My least favorite thing about you right now is the fact that you've made me feel like this.
Least favorite part about you right now is that you're rubbing it in my face. What would you do if the other person slapped you across the face?
No, don't.
I can't slap a sick girl. Or just any girl.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you bitch!
Do you guys ever get in arguments? And what are they mainly about?
Please answer mine!
Honestly, he doesn't really annoy me.
Except for like when you don't want to eat somewhere and I want to eat there and we have to end up eating where you want to eat.
Or you always use my eye cream.
I do, I want to stay young.
You know, Bev Hills. You're lucky I'm not getting Botox yet.
Well, a big welcome to Mr. Cruikshank and Miss Jenny Veal.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Loved
thank
those
you.
clips. Love watching ourselves.
Of course.
Just kidding, it was actually really uncomfortable.
We were actually laughing at ourselves at one point, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think the clips are very fun, and you guys are very natural on
Thank
camera,
you.
obviously. So, before we launch into Jucus, which is, by the way, one of the most amazing mashup of names I've ever heard of.
We almost went with Lucifer.
Yeah, we were gonna go with Lucifer, but it seemed a little bit more friendly for the internet.
Jucus sounds more fun for the whole family, you know?
Okay, got it. Well, I would agree. I think you made, that was a very good call in choosing
Thank
Jucus
you.
over Lucifer. I want to take us back a bit on how it all began, which I guess we'll focus on you for a hot second here, and then we'll jump into how all of this came about. So let's start with Fred. I mean, it's kind of hard to not talk about where you are now without paying homage to Fred. Did you ever envision that this character would turn into what it is today?
No, not at all. I mean, I was just making random videos. I made a bunch of videos before Fred, actually. Just like random characters, and Fred was just one of them, and I guess people liked it more than my other videos I'd made previously. And it just became a thing, and then like, I just started making videos, and I started doing it weekly, and I don't know. I didn't expect any of it to happen, but I'm really thankful for all the fans and everything.
And so how old were you when you started it?
Fred, 13, but I started making YouTube when I was 12.
Wow,
So.
amazing. And I always envisioned, when I initially looked at Fred, I always thought his parents are helping him with this.
No, actually not. Like my I remember I showed my mom the first Fred video, and she was like, "Oh, it's like kind of stupid, but maybe kids will like it." And I was like,
She throws out
"Thanks,
lots
Mom."
of ideas.
I was like,
Molly
"Thanks,
does.
Mom." Yeah, but now, like, yeah, my mom like would give me ideas and stuff, and I would always show like my family the videos before I uploaded them, just to like make sure like they laughed at least once, like just
They're
like
cushy
half-heartedly.
That's what we do.
But so yeah, so then they would tell me the truth, and then if they liked it, I'd post it.
Okay, got it. So you, speaking of uploading, you've been uploading videos since October 1st of 2005 to YouTube,
gosh, yeah,
to YouTube
yeah.
specifically,
Crazy.
which basically makes you like an old man of the internet.
I
Excuse
am
me,
the old man
just
at
think I
20.
dropped my microphone.
But you look so youthful.
I'm
did?
secretly like 47.
a lot of eye cream. Is just,
I'm telling you.
He
A
lot
keeps
of eye
stealing your eye
cream.
cream,
It kills
right?
me every 2 minutes, and then he Snapchats me with just like him getting a peel.
Yeah,
I'm just letting all of his secrets
I'm
out.
like, it happens.
Sorry.
When you move to LA, you get worried about aging at 20.
It's very, very important. So what was it like back then in 2005 when you first uploaded videos?
Well, I didn't like YouTube, you mean? I didn't really understand what YouTube was. I just found out about it from like a friend or something. I thought it was like MySpace, like just your friends would watch it, but then I found out like the whole world could watch it. But it was YouTube was so much different back then. Like there wasn't like personalities and there wasn't like series and it wasn't really a thing yet. It was just like a bunch of really random videos. Like I think the first video I ever uploaded was just like a video of my cat for like 10 seconds and like I just uploaded useless things. That's what I thought it was. I didn't understand.
So how is it different today?
It's a lot different today. I mean, now there's like actual like personalities, like, and it's like a thing now. Like, I mean, they have like VidCon, and VidCon's getting
VidCon's
bigger
huge
every
now.
year. So
Yeah.
I
It's a
mean,
real thing.
Did you go to VidCon this year?
we went
We
to
went
like a couple after parties,
parties.
but we didn't go to the actual
You
thing.
just go to the parties, you know. Jucas hit up the parties.
Of course. Jennifer, something tells me you really like to party. You know how to have a good time.
Oh, do I give that vibe off? My blazers should be like giving off a different vibe right now. No, we do love a good time, don't we?
Yeah, we love having fun.
Well, I was at VidCon this year, and I think you were missed because you are such a staple of what YouTube can be. Because you have had mainstream success and digital success, correct? So you've really bridged the gap in all of those regards.
He's like a star when you walk in the room. Telling you.
Maybe we'll go to VidCon next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Got it.
We'd love
Well,
to.
so you've recently passed. Speaking of being a star, you've recently passed 1 billion views on your Fred channel.
Yeah,
Which
it was
moment?
crazy.
Which ostensibly means that 1/7 of the planet has seen your
That's pretty cool.
has seen your work.
Yeah, that's so weird.
unless there's a kid, unless the whole entire state of Nebraska is clicking
Like half
you
of
again.
the billion might be my mom, but it is it is cool
The
to
other
know
half
it
might
hit
be
that.
me.
Yeah, the other half's Jenny.
Can you even fathom what that number means?
No, I mean, when I heard, I mean, it's so weird because I've been doing Fred for so long, and I hadn't really been focused on Fred at all, like, in the past year, because I've been doing the Marvin show, and then I was working with Jenny on our, like, internet stuff, so I hadn't really thought of Fred, and then all of a sudden my manager called me and was like, oh, by the way, like, Fred hit 1 billion, and it was just so weird
He
to think
slipped
that.
it in with me over lunch. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, that is so cool. And he's like, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I feel like whenever, like, really cool things happen, they don't really sink into, like, much later.
Are you so? It seems in a way you're really thankful for what he's meant for you, but maybe now you're trying to explore other projects.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so thankful for everything Fred's done for me. I would never, like, say anything bad about it, because, I mean, at the time, I was really into it, and it was super fun, and it's gotten to me where I am today, but, I mean, I guess I'm not, like, trying to get away from Fred or anything. I'm just, like, doing things that interest me now, which I guess, like, isn't technically Fred, but...
Got
yeah.
that. Well, speaking of moving on to other things, Fred also got you working with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And what was that experience like for you?
It was really fun. I mean, I did 3 movies with them, 2 shows, so it was a fun time, and I think when it ended, like, both of us were ready to end it just because I'm 20 now, so can't stay on Nickelodeon forever. But,
That's how I met you.
that's how I met her.
We met.
Okay.
We met through my Fred the movie co-star,
Yeah.
Pixie Lott.
I knew Pixie from London when we worked together on a West End show. And then we all kind of came together at dinner and haven't been able to get rid of him since.
Yeah, I was like fascinated by her the day I met her. I was like, she's so short, she's so funny.
He said that was the main thing he thought was cool about me, was how short I was.
And like such a big personality though.
And how short are you?
5'1" if I sleep really
No,
straight.
you always change it. It goes
If
from
I sleep- let
4'11",
me tell you,
5.5. When did you
I've
say just
never
5
been
foot and a half?
Listen, I am. But if I sleep really straight, I'm convinced I wake up 5'1".
Okay, well, I think that the blazer's making you taller. So
I agree.
It's
Well, she
working for
always
you.
has heels on, so.
Okay,
do.
well, it's smart. I mean, it adds, you
Why
know.
not?
Heels are very powerful.
Very powerful.
Yeah, I get
Don't
it.
take too much of that into consideration.
So, are there any plans to make any more Fred movies at this point?
I mean, not any immediate plans. I always think it'd be fun. I always thought it would be fun to do a Fred movie when I'm like 40, just to see where his life is at
Yeah.
that point. So that'll be the next one in 20 years. So stay tuned.
Okay, great. And what was the difference like when you went to go work with Nickelodeon? Was there a learning curve for you? Was that experience natural and fluid?
I was definitely nervous at the beginning because I was making videos at my house by myself. So when I like actually went onto set and there was a whole crew and all these writers and producers, it was kind of intimidating, but it was really cool. I mean, they were so collaborative. I still had a ton of creative control, and it was a fun time.
Got it. Well, let's take a few questions from the live stream. We are live on Twitter and Facebook, and I'm going to toss it over to Marisha Ray now. And any questions from the Twitterverse?
Hi, everybody. Actually, before we get started in any type of questions, Lucas, I just want to let you know that if you ever have the desire for a wife, you have a ton of options.
No, I've
Because-
got him.
Yeah, I think Jenny's taken that.
I
If we're
backed
both
him.
single by like 40, we're gonna get married, I think.
Okay. Well, just refer back to this comment thread, and you'll have a ton of options. Now, going off of that, this is a question from Deanna Alley, and she says, if Lucas wasn't gay, would you ever date him? And that's a question for Jenny.
Of course I would.
I don't think that's true.
No, I think actually I might have murdered him by now. No, I'm joking. We probably would end up in Vegas of some sort and then maybe got married.
I don't know. I think we might be too similar to ever date. And like
Yeah.
looking at like your record with men, I don't think I'm your type.
Whoa.
No, it doesn't have a big record. Just like she's just looking at guys she's dated. I don't really think I'm her type.
Got it.
But you would make me laugh, which would be a
But I
massive
think if
plus.
I was straight, I would really try to win you over.
You would, wouldn't you?
I might change myself for you.
We're like an old married couple, though.
I'm beginning to understand that, definitely. Well, speaking of you being gay, you recently did just come out, and we actually have a clip of that that we've queued up.
If you could be any cartoon, who would it be and why?
I know who you'd be.
Arthur?
Ew, no.
Arthur with the glasses, he was such an idiot.
We're not Pinky and the Brain.
I'm the brain.
No. But, no. Drum roll, please.
What's dramatic?
Are you gay?
That's so funny hearing you say it.
He's gay.
I'm gay. This feels so weird saying it. Come on.
You seriously think that we'd have sleepovers on Instagram and doing face masks?
But my family and friends have known for like 3 years. I just haven't felt the need to announce it on the internet.
You're like mildly red.
I feel awkward. I feel awkward.
Don't feel awkward.
When you first met me, did you know I was gay?
Yeah. Because you were like, hey!
Shut up! How come you didn't have to make a video saying you're straight?
I'm going to make one, I think. I still want to do that.
Well, congratulations first off. I know how hard it must be to come out in a very personal way about your personal life. So what has that experience been like for you? And when exactly did you post this video?
It was in July. I
Yeah,
think.
it was, honestly, we didn't think about doing it. We just were going to do Q&As to involve the fans and, you know, let them feel like they can be involved with us. And that was the main question.
Yeah.
So we answered it, and I think that's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want it to be, we didn't think it was going to be this big thing that it ended up being.
Yeah, I
really.
know, it's crazy. I mean, and as I said in the video, I've been out to like my family and friends for like quite some time now. But I don't know, I guess the only reason I like even decided to do it on the internet is because I feel like with YouTube, like I always want to let them know that
Yeah.
like they really know the real us. So I guess like not sharing like that information about me, I just wanted to like let them know that they're really connected to us and really, like this is really us in the videos.
And people wouldn't date me because they thought I was dating him.
Yeah, we had to end it.
Got it. So this is really about you getting...
I'm like, listen,
It was-
I need a boyfriend right now, so you're gonna have to tell the world.
But before I came out, like sometimes for fun, we would post pictures on Instagram, like
Just
kind of
for-
making it seem
yeah.
like we were dating just because it was funny reading the comments.
Got it.
I
got
know,
it.
yeah, it was very
Do you
amusing.
think that public coming outings like videos like these are necessary anymore? Do you think we're coming to a place in our culture and our society where videos like this aren't necessarily necessary?
I don't think our video really was. I mean, obviously I did come out in the video, but it wasn't really like my coming out video, because I think a lot of people like when they come out, it's like this huge thing and it's like a full video. But I mean, ours was just a Q&A video we were doing, and that was just a question in the Q&A video. So
I don't think it has to be a thing. Otherwise, I should have to make a video about me being straight.
I mean, to be honest,
You know?
like before we filmed the video, I didn't think it would be a thing. But then, like after we posted it, like that's our most popular video. So I mean, I guess it still is a thing. But
It's a thing.
Well, you actually mentioned in that specific video that you yourself don't have to make a video about being straight, right?
Right, exactly. And I think that isn't what he is, you know? He is this fabulous person who's creative, and I don't think that he should just be labeled with being gay.
That's the only problem with like the video. Like I feel like at first, like a lot of people just like thought of me as like gay, when like in reality, like it's kind of just a small part of you. Like just like
I would never
like when I look
bring
at
that.
Jenny, I don't think straight.
Whoa, you are so straight.
Like I would never introduce Jenny as like, oh, here's
Got
Jenny,
it.
my straight friend.
Got it. Well, speaking of Jucas, you've both been described as the Jack and Karen of the internet, as we mentioned. Tell me more about that. Do you envision this being a long-term collaboration?
100%.
Hopefully, yeah. We already have our management always laughs at us because in meetings they want to talk about like really short-term things, and we're like talking about what we're gonna do when we're 40.
We have a series written for when we're like 40.
Yeah,
got
For
it.
real.
So yeah, we have it all
Why
planned.
not?
So, were you yourself posting videos
Well,
before you met Lucas, or is it something that sort of came about because of your connection with him?
it was more peer pressure.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to get back into the YouTube.
And I was
into the
encouraging
YouTube.
him. I was like, yeah, 100%, you should definitely do that. It's so cool, blah, blah, blah. He was like, well, I'll post one if you post one. And I was like, oh. So then I started posting videos, and Mr. Cameo came in a few times.
Yeah,
and then we just thought, people thought we were amusing.
I think the first bit, I came up with this idea to, my little sister's like obsessed with One Direction, so I wanted to do an intervention on her.
Okay.
And then I was talking to you about it, and I was like, you should just be in it too. And then we both did it, and then
Everyone
on
liked
YouTube
it.
loved Jenny, so I was like, you
I
can
was
be in it.
terrified, to be honest. When he was like, okay, I'm posting it tomorrow, I was crying myself to sleep, thinking
No, we were
everyone-
both scared, because I had taken like a
Yeah.
hiatus from YouTube at that point. So like posting the first video in a long time, we were
I
like
was
both
like,
really
everyone
nervous.
is going to be like, who is that small, squeaky voiced British girl joining him? But no,
so,
it was great.
what is next for the both of you?
We have stuff that we're working on together.
But
which
we
is
just
gonna
can't
be-
really like talk about it yet, because none of it's like really ready. But I mean, for the time being, I guess we'll just be posting videos on the YouTube channel Tuesday and Thursday.
Well, you mentioned that you've been writing for a couple of years together, yeah?
Yeah, we've been, even before YouTube, we were always like
We
creatively
were always
working
writing
together.
movies and sketches and series and stuff. We have a whole load of them.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Some
I
of
don't even
them
know how it
maybe
happened,
we
to
just
be
find-
honest.
Well, we were in a park one day and we were trying to be a whimsy, remember?
Oh, we're like, let's write a movie.
Like, let's write a movie, like in the movies.
Well, thank you both so much for all
Thank
the
you.
wonderful information. Now you know how Fred and Jucas came to be the online sensations that they are. Up next, Community Building 101. Now we're going to get into Community Building 101 with Lucas Cruikshank and Miss Jennifer Veal. Welcome, Lucas. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you.
So glad to have you here today. Let's talk about collaborative videos, otherwise known as collab videos on YouTube. These are huge things, and I think you two are a huge example of what collab videos can be. What was it like coming together for the first time and collabing?
What was the
Well,
One Direction video? The One Direction
was it a friend
intervention.
game?
Oh, that was a second video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, when we first started collabing together, it was kind of just more like, I mean, we've been best friends for so long now, and we just put the camera on.
Yeah, there wasn't really any pressure or anything.
We never really plan any of our videos or anything. We just kind of go with it and see what happens. Hope that we're as funny as we think.
Well, you recently did a collab video with Shane
Yeah.
Dawson.
Yeah, we've been collabing
great.
with people in the YouTube community.
And how did that come about? Like, can you explain a little bit for people? In this section, we're really talking about how do people build communities and, dip into somebody else's community and grow their fan base.
Yeah.
And I think collab collab videos are a great way to do that, yes?
100%.
Yeah, I guess so far, like with the collaborations we've done, it's just because we've both been friends with them. Like I've known Shane for like a couple of years now, and I was on his podcast. And once I was on his podcast, I was like, oh, we should do a video together, and then we just ended up doing it.
And it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's always great to get to, you know, collab with somebody else's mind. And I mean, he's a genius. He's done so many great videos.
Yeah, he's so good.
And it was wonderful for us to be able to join him and see what ideas he had and do a video for his channel. So it's always nice to see how he works his channel as well, you know,
Totally.
as well as how we structure ours.
So it almost sounds very organic in a way.
Yeah.
Like you're not necessarily, it's not as premeditated or as calculated as maybe perhaps it, for those who are on the inside of online video, maybe perceive it to be.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe that's just the way we work. I'm not sure about...
I mean, I guess just with us, like we'd only really want to collaborate with people that we like really know them or know their content or something like that. So we want to do like stuff that's organic and not something that seems really like unnatural.
We
Great.
just improv a lot, don't we?
Well, we also have a couple images here. Obviously, the one of Shane, and there's also one of a British friend of yours.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'd call that a collab video, but you also both of you were fighting over who would be
Yeah.
who would be Jennifer's
Yeah.
best friend, right?
Yes, indeed. That was a lot of fun. That's my best friend from London, Katie. Lucas was sweating, weren't you, the whole time? All nervous.
Wasn't sure she was gonna pick me.
Nervous if I was going to choose him secretly, mate. I loved it. No, yeah, it was great. It's always fun to throw someone else into the mix and see
Yeah.
how... Poor Shane, I feel like we made him nervous. We're a
Yeah.
lot to handle.
Yeah, but luckily for Katie, like she's already hung out with both of us together a lot, so like she was ready.
She's as loony as we are.
Got it. Well, I think it's time to hop back to the Twitterverse here. Marisha, anything happening out there in the interwebs?
Absolutely, of course. But I have one question that keeps getting asked repeatedly. This is from both Sammy Faye and Nega Springfield. They're curious, would the two of you ever do a reality show together?
Interesting. Would you ever do a reality TV show together?
It depends on like what it is, like reality show like X Factor, like reality show like Kardashians. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Kardashians, we are a bit of a sucker.
I
for
love
Kardashians.
watching reality TV, but I don't know if I'd.
Well, we
I don't
are
know.
going to be posting more like vloggy videos on my channel, Jennifer Veal 28, which I guess could be a little bit like a reality show.
Yeah, but like to have
More-
someone like fully videotaping our lives, I feel like
I wouldn't
really
mind maybe the car
uncomfortable.
scenes because we're so funny in the car. feel
Yeah,
like.
I mean, if it was highly scripted, I would do it.
Excellent. Great. Well, thank you for answering that question. Now we're going to move on to thumbnails. Since you've been, in the online space for many years, the last guest we had on the show, Mr. Matt Enlow, talked about how thumbnails are the movie poster for your show. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And they have to grab the attention of people going through like the billions of videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing.
Who picks your thumbnails?
We do.
We
the
both
two
do,
of
yeah.
us.
Sometimes we fight over what it's going to be.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Well, it's more like I look hideous there. We're not putting that. as a
Yeah, that's
thumbnail.
the main reason. We're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't look good in that one. Or
But it
sometimes we
has
have
to
to
get
sacrifice
people
it.
to come to the video.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So we usually just try to pick like the most,
Maybe one of me strangling you.
yeah, something that's really like has a lot of action in it or
well,
something.
we actually have queued up four different thumbnails here.
God.
I think we've already been playing a few of them, but what inspired you to actually write copy over the videos? Do you find that makes a difference in people clicking on them? And by
Sure.
the way, what does OTP mean?
One true pair. It's like a
pairing.
Tumblr thing.
Oh, one true.
One true pair.
Yeah, like everyone on the internet has like their one true pair of like who they think should end up together.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Oh, okay.
So,
one
and we
true
chose
pair.
ourselves. If you haven't watched the video.
I got that.
Yeah.
And then the accent challenge.
That
Yeah, I
was
mean, I
me.
didn't always used to, like, for Fred, I never put text on any of the thumbnails. But I mean, I think just, like, observing how YouTube is now, I think it helps.
That one was clearly just because I was in a really interesting place.
I had to fight hard for that one. Jenny wasn't keen
and
on
I
it.
was like, fine.
Excellent.
Oh, cute. Look at Jenny in the back.
It's Judy. It's cute. The drunk Judy.
Speaking of your thumbnails, do you guys have a social media strategy? Because one could argue that picking the thumbnail, it's all a part of how to get as many views as possible. So picking the right thumbnail is equally as important as engaging on Twitter or Facebook
Yeah,
or
I mean,
wherever.
I think we definitely do have a bit of a strategy with the posting our videos.
Yeah, I think consistency is definitely a big part of that.
And sometimes we'll like tease like screen cap of a video like a day before, just to like so they know it's gonna come and that sort of thing. But
And then we remind them the day after.
yeah,
Got it.
We
Come
do
and
some.
watch
We have a
this.
couple things
So
we
it's
do.
so it's kind of a three-part process. Here's the image, it's coming. Here's the video, it's here. And then,
Yeah.
by the way, did you catch the video? It was
Exactly.
yesterday.
And then we just rely on the content.
Yeah, and then we just try to post it on Twitter and like our Facebook pages and that sort of thing.
Instagram.
Is there one social media platform that's more successful for you that you really feel more connected with than any others?
I think they're all pretty equal.
Yeah.
I mean, Instagram is always pretty popular.
Yeah,
but
I think
it's
definitely on
difficult.
Instagram is like where
We get a
more
lot,
people
yeah.
are, I guess, are more active. I guess I don't know. That's where I think I get most
Yeah, same.
things.
So both of you are playing a lot right now in Instagram.
We are. I love
Yeah, I
Instagram.
love Instagram.
Instaholic.
Instaholic.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for answering all these questions here
No
in Community
problem.
Building
Thank
101. You guys are fabulous. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with Digital Profiles. Welcome to Digital Profiles here on Digital Natives. In this segment, I'm proud to welcome Mr. Lucas Cruikshank and Miss Jenny Veal, both of the amazing YouTube phenomenon, #Jucus. Welcome, Lucas, and welcome, Jennifer.
Hello.
Excellent. So in this segment, I'm going to ask you specifically a bunch of rapid-fire questions about your personal relationship and your digital presence.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
We'll do-
Flick your hair back.
Okay,
Whoa.
good. Well, I'm going to start with you first, Lucas, and then we'll go to you, Jennifer.
Switch.
Oh.
Go for it.
You ready?
Does she get all the same questions?
I
It's not fair.
I
then.
think she might.
Well, whatever.
What is the first social media platform you joined, and why?
I think Xanga. It was like a kind of the Tumblr of when I was really young.
Okay.
It was the same thing. It was blogging.
Great. How do you engage in social media? What are some of your personal practices?
I just try to post Instagrams a lot. Post a good selfie every now and then. Maybe a
Selfie.
funny video, a funny picture of Jenny that she doesn't know is being taken or
So
something.
annoying.
But
Okay, great. If you were shipped to a desert island and you could only take one social media platform with you, what would it be and why?
definitely Instagram. Could get some cool desert shots.
Okay, got it. Exactly. What is your favorite digital series online video show besides the one that you create?
I think probably like Jenna Marbles. I really like her and always watch her videos, so that's probably my favorite.
Love it. Cat videos or baby videos?
Cat videos.
Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter.
Instagram or Pinterest?
Instagram. I never use Pinterest.
Tumblr or WordPress?
Tumblr for sure.
What is your favorite hashtag?
No filter. When you have a lot of filters.
What is your least favorite hashtag?
Jukus. Just kidding. But I don't know. Jukus, I guess. It's my favorite though.
What is the worst social media pet peeve of all time?
I think my worst is when people post their like really like strong opinions on Facebook and it's like paragraphs and I'm like, don't care, unfriend. Bye.
Okay. What is your favorite viral video of all time?
Oh my gosh. Oh, the one of the little girl at Disneyland. Like
Yeah,
Claire at
it's so
Disneyland or
good.
something. It's so cute.
Claire at Disneyland?
I don't know if it's Claire, but it's
He
some
made that up, it's
everyone
not-
knows what I'm talking about if you're watching.
Little
hopefully.
girl at Disneyland. What was she doing?
She cries because she's so thankful that her mom's bringing her to Disneyland.
Oh, okay, got it.
She's emotional.
I must have missed that one.
That's cute.
In your opinion, who is the next big internet star?
Oh, jeez. Jennifer Veal?
Oh,
That's the next big internet star.
thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
I love that. I love that. What is the one thing that people would never know about you, even after Googling you on the internet?
One thing no one would know about me.
He snores.
Oh, I snore. There. Thank you for that one. I'm
Just-
a snorer.
If there was one profession you had to choose other than being a digital native, what would it be and why?
Maybe like chiropractor. That'd be fun. The only reason I picked that is because when I was younger, they asked me, they had to write a report about what we wanted to be when we were older, and I said an actor, and the teacher was like, you have to pick like a real job, Lucas, like acting. She was like, that's like an astronaut, you know? And I'm like, thanks for like not allowing me to have dreams. But I was like, oh, I guess I'll just do a chiropractor, but I'm not into that. So hopefully I'll continue to do what I love.
Hopefully. But if you,
I could be a psychic, I think.
I can recommend
yeah,
a great
for sure.
chiropractor for you.
Oh,
if you-
really?
If you need one, yeah, definitely. Okay, excellent.
Uh-oh.
Jenny's turn.
Devastating.
Jenny,
Okay,
digital profile for Jennifer Veal.
here we go.
What is the first social media platform you joined and why?
MySpace, just because I love doing those high angles.
Oh, those were cute.
Yeah, they were so cute.
How do you engage in social media? What are some of your personal practices?
I love Instagramming pictures of him eating burritos and just outfits of the day. Love them.
Got it. If you were shipped to a desert island and only could take one social media platform with you, what would it be and why?
I was going to say Instagram, but I think I'm going to go with Vine. I think it could be amusing trying to see the two of us
Oh, yeah.
attempting to
That'd be a good way to get on the
row
popular
somewhere.
page.
Yeah,
You
and
were
we're dying
stuck.
to get on the pop page on Vine. Just throwing it out there.
What is your favorite digital series online video show other than the one that you and Lucas are creating?
I would also have to say Jenna Marbles. Absolutely love her.
Don't lie,
And
fail
then,
blog.
Yeah, all right, okay, I'm going to bring it up. I have some sort of sick thrill about people slipping over. I think it's funny when people fall over of some sort on YouTube. Like Fail Blog. Yes, I watch Fail Blog all the time.
I found it in her history once. I was like, why would you on like 10 fail blogs?
It's just amusing. I'm sorry.
Cat videos or baby videos?
There's this one video of babies. I'd probably say babies laughing.
Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter,
Instagram or Pinterest?
Instagram,
Tumblr or WordPress?
Tumblr. It's so addicting.
What is your favorite hashtag?
Hashtag white girl problems.
Hashtag white girl problems.
I love that one.
So good.
Good to know. I bet that's a very popular hashtag.
It is,
Hashtag
I'm
Twitter.
telling you.
It is. Got it. What is your least favorite hashtag?
Hashtag loads of filter.
Loads of filter.
What is your worst social media pet peeve?
Probably when people try and tell you how upset with someone, but like very passive aggressive on like Facebook or Twitter.
hate
It's so annoying,
that.
especially if it's about you.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, great not to be invited. You know who you are. And I'm like,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
like, stop, back it up.
What is your favorite viral video of all time?
I would probably say the one of the boy on the roller coaster. It's called Fat Kid on Roller Coaster.
I'll have to look that one up. Fat kid on roller coaster?
It's so good.
Okay,
It was
great.
viral.
Got it.
I think it was on Ellen or something.
It was on
was.
Ellen.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Might have made that up.
I will check it out on Ellen's page. In your opinion, who is the next big internet star?
Jacob Cruikshank.
Oh,
Brother.
Really?
He's such a stud. Yeah,
Okay.
he's great.
Great. Maybe you'll get a date
They-
out of this after all. Maybe when we're done here.
Oh, he's so cute.
What is the one thing that people would never know about you just by Googling you?
Crumbs. I love pickles.
Okay.
I do, and I secretly drink the juice from his fridge.
Okay, got it. If there's one profession you had to choose other than being a digital native, what would it be and why?
Honestly, I used to want to be an astronaut, or a stewardess, an air stewardess. But then I found out I wasn't tall enough.
there's a height requirement?
Yeah, I can't reach the bins.
Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, can you help me?" And then it falls on my head as I pull it out.
Got it. And before we wrap up, we'll take one more question from the Twitterverse. Marisha, is anything hot going on over there?
Well, there are a lot of great questions to choose from. Since this is the last one, I figured it would be a nice wrap-up question. This is from Hi Polly, and he asks, what is the best advice that the two of you can give to a fellow YouTube hopeful?
What's the
That's a
best
good
advice
one.
you can
It's a
give to
very
a
good
fellow
one.
YouTube hopeful?
I would say is really create something that is yourself, and don't try and be somebody else or somebody that's already on YouTube. Because me and you are so odd, and it's worked out for us.
Yeah. So I think that's a huge thing. Is I think a lot of people when they start on YouTube, like they try to be like someone they really like on YouTube. Like if they really like Shane Dawson, they'll try to be like him, or they'll try to be like Lo Anthony or something. And I think the key is to just be yourself, because I mean, if you're trying to be like someone else, everyone already likes that person. So
I do encourage people to draw from other people.
yeah,
and
definitely, you can be inspired.
See what they're doing and be inspired by their format, or certain jokes and like ways that they go towards creating their videos. But I think that as long as you bring your personality and yourself to it, then it's going to be different, because everybody's different.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and another thing is to like not give up, because I mean, I think a lot of people expect it's going to happen overnight, but I mean, for me, even a lot of people think it happened overnight, but I was actually making videos for like 2 years before like they actually became really popular. So I think you have to just be thankful of like the small things. Like I remember I was so excited when I hit like 100 views. And I think a lot of people
if
now...
you're making 10 people laugh a day, you've achieved something.
Yeah, so you have to just let it grow. It might take a while. Who knows?
Perseverance is the key.
Oh, 100%.
Got it, got it.
Definitely.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us today here on Digital Native's Content Creations Frontline. You can follow Lucas Cruikshank at Lucas Cruikshank. You can follow Jennifer Veal at Jennifer Veal. I'm your host, Brian Rada, and we look forward to seeing you soon on thestream.tv.